So yeah, which of the following data structure will be used in case of recursion? So for to implement recursion, what data structure will use? Stack. Exactly. Yeah, great. Boys, let's not use. Please do not use. Uh, Sorry, mic. Don't unmute yourself. Please use only the chat box. Okay. So yeah. Now I'm just. So answer is stacks. Yes, exactly. And because where do we use stacks in case of recursion? Whenever we call a recursion function, every recursive call, whenever we call the recursion multiple times, every recursive call will be kept in trace. I mean, we keep trace of the recursive calls in the stack. Like for example, I'll just take one small example. Let us assume I'm taking a factorial program. What will you write factorial program? How do we write it? I'll write if n equals to 1, I'll return 1, right? Or maybe one more case, I'll write n equal to 0. What is 0 factorial? That is also 1. And if any other case, the number is any other number, I'll return, I mean, else case, I'll write n into fact of n minus 1. Something like this will write. Am I right? That's the basic factorial logic. Now, in this case, just see, for suppose, let us assume I'm calling the function with a number called 2. If you don't mind, okay, just a second, I'll check that if there is anything wrong. Okay, I think now I should be better. As of my knowledge, my internet is also stable. I just checked it. If the voice is breaking, please try to rejoin once and check your internet connection also. Okay. Okay, cool. So yeah, now n equals to any fact of n minus 1. So for example, I'm calling the function fact 2 as the input. So what will happen? First function we are calling will be pushed into the stack f of 2. That's the main call which we are calling. Okay, fact of 2. Now, in this function, what will happen? It will check 2 equal to 1. Is it true? No. 2 equal to 0. Is it true? No. We'll come to the else part and call, I mean, this is return, okay? Return n into. Now, what will it call? N into factor of n minus 1. So it will keep track. Like, what is n minus 2 into? Okay. 2 into factor of n minus 1. That means what? N is currently 2. 2 minus 1 is what? 1. So it will call the function called f of 1, factor of 1. That will be pushed into the stack. Like this, the stack trace will be there for the recursive calls, whatever we are doing for. Okay, let us continue. 2 into f of 1 we called. Now, what does f of 1 do? It will call the function 1. Now, in that block of 1, n value is 1. In that case, what will happen? It will take 1 equal to 1. Is it true? Yes. What does it do? It returns 1. Will it return 1? So, return value 1 will also be returned, or we can get to know where to return, also with the help of the stack only. Now, okay, the top of the stack value, the top of the stack is f of 1, fact of 1. That returned 1 for us. So this will return 1. So return 1 will go to the previous one, whichever is there in the stack. The previous top element. I mean, the next top element. Fact of 1 is popped out. Now it will return to the value to fact of 2. So fact of 2 we had 2 into fact of 1. What is the result we got? 1. So 2 into 1 is what? 2. Like that it will return. So the stack trace and the fact of 2 will be popped out. That means the recursion is ended. Once the recursion is terminated, the stack should be empty. And only the recursion is proper, we have to consider. Okay. And also, like, we consider this recursion popping out of the functions from the stack is called as backtracking. Whenever we are doing backtracking, keep popping out the elements from the stack. Okay, this is the basic idea of recursion. It is internally uses stacks. We don't manually write any stack or anything like that, but compiler internally implements the concept of recursion with the help of a stack. I hope you understood the theory. When answer is stack, as you said. Okay, can I go? Going for the next question. If any doubts, please post it in the chat box. I'll try to answer it, but I hope as of now nothing. Going for the next one. Yeah. So this question, everyone, you have to predict the output for the question. Okay, it's a predict output question. I hope it's not done yet earlier. Please use pen and paper and write. 8-6. Someone says 8-6. Two outputs. Yeah, we'll check. Oh, sorry, ignore the options. Okay, don't worry about the options. You may get something completely out of options. Doesn't matter. In this case, don't consider the options. I got only one response. What about others? Around 400 plus people are there, but I got only one response. Remaining people, please try. Make it fast. So majority of the people are saying answer is all the three. It is getting printed 8, 10, 6. Okay. But the question is very simple. Like, here, whether one statement is getting printed or two statements is getting printed or three statements are getting printed. Maybe that should be the options, I guess. The question is not complete, but still. Okay. Let us just cross check. First one. What is the first condition? A is equal, sorry, A is 8, B is 10, C is equal to 6. Now the first condition is A greater than C. What is that? 8 greater than 6. Is it true? Yes. In and logic, what is logical and? Logical and means both must be true. So if the first one is true, can I make a decision? Obviously, no. I have to take the second one also. So what is the second condition? B plus C greater than A. What is B? 10. 10 plus 6 is 16. 16 greater than 8. Is it true? Obviously true. As both conditions are true, first if block is true. Now A will be printed. So A got printed. Maybe we can consider the outputs 8 after that. Now just see. Once this if block is executed, will it execute another if block? Obviously yes. Why? Because it is not else if, it is if again. So we have to consider the second one also. What is the second condition? Let us check that. C. What is C? 6. 6 greater than 10. Am I right? 6 greater than B, C greater than B, they are asking. 6 greater than 10. Is it true? No, it is false. But yeah, it's a logical OR. Logical OR means what? Any one of the statement can be true. So I have to take the second one also. What is the second statement? A plus C. What is A plus C? 8 plus 6. What is 8 plus 6? 14. Am I right? 8 plus 6 greater than 10. Obviously true. So if one of the statement is true, the whole statement is to be considered as true. That means B will also get printed. Yes. So output will also be 10 also. Okay, 10 also got printed. And we have to check the third one also. What is the third one? B plus C mod A equals to 0. That means what? B plus C, that is divisible by A or not. We have to check. What is B? 10. And C is 6. 10 plus 6 is 16. 16 divisible, 16 mod, I mean 16 percentile A. A is 8. Is it divisible? Yes, it is divisible because 16 to 8 twos, right? It is divisible. That means this is also true. That means what is the output? C will also get printed. So C means what? 6. 6 will also get printed. So output is 8 and 6 as you said. But actually options are given like how many statements will be the output? Whether 0 statements or 1 statement or 2 statements or 3 statements. What should I consider if I have to choose the options? 3. All the 3 statements got printed. Am I clear, everyone? In the question that is not mentioned, maybe that should be the question. Okay, clear? Hope everyone is clear. If any doubts, please post it in the chat box. Yeah, thank you. Clear, I guess. Going for the next one. Answer, if I have to consider the options, answer is 3. Okay. Okay, going for the next one. Next. Please try this, everyone. And boys and girls, anytime, any doubt, please post in the chat box. I'll try to respond for that. Print R, print R. Okay. That's a typing mistake. Print R only. Print R. Okay. Majority are saying 8 is the answer. We'll check. I see as of now everyone got 8 only.
Plus 9, 1 more.
Okay, looks like everyone got 8 only. Still anyone trying? Make it fast. Another 30 seconds I'm giving if needed. Okay, cool. I got all the majority answers saying 8. So let us see that quickly. So first we have P is equal to PQR. 2 is initialized to 20. Then for each P from 2 to 6. So from P is starting from 2. So let us assume P is initially 2. When it is true, what will happen? It will enter inside Q equal to Q plus P. What was Q value? Q is equals to Q was 20. 20 plus P is what? 22. Right? 20 plus 2 is 22. Next step. Again, P will become what? 3. When P is 3, that 3 will get added to the Q. That's all right. So now 22 plus 3 is what? 25. If I'm going wrong anywhere, please correct me. As of now, I hope I'm correct. Then Q will become 4. When Q is 4, what will happen? It will get added for the Q. So that means it will become 29. XP will become 5. That 5 will get added for this. That will make us reach 34. Then P will become 6. Then we are adding 6 for the 34. That would become 40. Right? 40 is the Q value, last updated Q value. As out up to 6 only, right? So we will terminate the loop. And then we are coming for R. R equals to Q by 5. What is Q? 40. What is 40 by 5? 8. Right? Correct? Great. Okay. Going for the next one. Answer is 8. Absolutely correct. Answer is 8. Okay. 8 only, right? Everyone got? Not none. 8 is the answer. Next. Nice one. If you are not convinced or anything like that, please post that you need repetition of explanation or anything like that. Or maybe if you feel that the question is more confusing, we will execute it and check. Not a problem. Okay. Let me know if you have any confusions. You says 2. Okay. I got the majority answers 2. But 1 or 2 people have said 1, I guess. Okay. But now majority are sticking with 2. If you observe the code itself, maybe, I mean, actually speaking, we do not need to use pen and paper, I guess, for this. If we look at the code properly, we might be able to understand easily. All right. May or may not be, that's not a fine. We'll check it. Okay. Majority answers which I got is 2. Okay. I'm checking it. Number of digits. Exactly. Not number of digits actually. It's checking how many threes are there in the given number. Am I right? D is equal to 3 is given. So how many threes are there? It is checking. That's what it is checking. right? Okay, just see that, not a problem. So we have this number, such a big number is there, and then we have one more variable called t, and c is 0. Now we are copying this n into t, and then we are writing r equals to t mod 10. Whenever we do mod 10, what we get the last digit of the number. Since I'll be getting, in this case, I'll get t. I got r as 3. Next, what is there? R equals to D. Is R D? Yes. R is 3. So D is also 3. They are equal. Count will be incremented. Count was 0. That would become 1 now. And then what will happen? T is equals to T by 10. That means T value will get modified by 10. That means what? Whenever we divide by 10, what is the quotient we get? Same number without the last digit. Alright? Same number without the last digit. That means this digit is removed. Now the same number, again it will go back and check. Now 85432 greater than 0, obviously true, enters inside. Now T mod 10, we will get 2. Now 2 is the remainder we got. 2 equal to 3. 2 is same as D? No, it's not same. So count will not be incremented. Count is still 1. And then again T is equals to T by 10. That means this digit will also go. And then it will check next digit again the number 8543 greater than 0, 2. Again R I will get is nothing but T mod. I'll get the remainder 3. Now the remainder is 3. 3 is equal to 2. Yes. As it is true, it will enter inside and count will be incremented. It was 1. Now it will become 2. Now as the count is 2, what will happen? Again it checks T is equals to T by 10. T will become 854. 854 greater than 0, 2. 854 mod 10. I'll get 4 as the remainder. But 4 is not. Explain again. Didn't get it. Okay. Very simple. I'll just repeat it again. Once again. Very simple, boys and girls. Just see that. 854323 is the number given. And D is given as 3. C is 0. T is equals to here means what? This number only we are copying it into T. Okay. Now, T greater than Z. This number greater than 0. As it is true, what will happen? It will enter inside Y. And R equals to T mod 10. Is what? This number mod 10. Whenever you do mod 10, what will you get? Last digit. What is the last digit? T. So R value which I got is 3. Then what am I checking? R equals to D or not? T equals to 3. Is it true? Yes. As it is true, it will enter inside if and increments the count. Count was 0, that will become 1. Okay. Now the count is 1. Next, end if after that T is equals to T by 10. Whenever you divide a number by 10, what will you get? Same number without the last digit, right? Very simple. I mean, 8543 2.3 I'll get mathematically speaking. But in terms of programming, we consider integer by integer as integer. The decimal part we don't consider. So we will get the number without this digit. Now without this digit, this is the T value now. Again it comes back 85432 greater than 0. True. Enters inside. Again T mod 10, which is nothing but 85432 mod 10. We will get the remainder as 2 when divided by 10. As it will get simply. Now again 2 R is 2. 2 equals to 3. Is it true? No. As it is false, it will not increment the count. It will go for T is equals to T by 10. That means 2 will be removed from the number. Again with 8543 greater than 0, I'll come. 8543 mod 10, I'll get 3. Remainder is 3 now. 3 equals to 3. Is it true? T value is 3, right? Yes, it is true. So count was 1. That would become 2. Okay. Then same way, T is equals to 3 by 10. That means number will become 854. 854 greater than 0, 2. 854 mod 10 will get 4. Now 4 equals to 3. Is it true? No, it's not true. So it will come to the next step. T is equals to T by 10. Those number will be removed. 85 greater than 0, true. It is inside. 85 mod 10 will get 5. 5 equals to 3. Is it true? False. C equal to C plus 1 will not be executed. Again T by 10. T will become 8. 8 mod 10 will get 8. 8 equals to 3. False. It will not increment the count. T equals to T by 10. T will become 0. 8 by 10 is 0, right? 0.8 or 0. So 0 greater than 0. Is it true? False. Now the while loop is terminated. After while we are printing the value of C. What is that? 2. If you observe the whole code, what was it doing? The number of threes in the given number, it was counting. That is nothing but 2. Right? Understood, everyone? Someone who asked me to repeat, I hope it's clear. Any doubts, anyone? Clear? Super. Okay. No doubts, I guess. If any doubts, please ask. As of now, going for the next one, considering no doubts. Okay, just see the next one. See this, everyone. Be cautious while answering. Option A, B, C, you are telling. Okay. I got all three options, A, B, C. Only D is left out. Others also please try. Just imagine, I hope you know what is queue data structure, right? If not, don't worry. I'll just give a brief about what is queue. Just try the answer. I still see different answers. If you are saying B, if you say C, if you say A, the recent answers which I got are B. Can I stick with B? Is that what you say? Okay. Can you tell me what do you remember about Q? What is Q? What principle does Q follow? First in, first out. Great, super. So first in, first out principle it follows. And yeah, while implementing Q, use two variables. I hope you know that. Call them as front and rear. Okay. Can you tell me, inserting an element into the queue, should we use front or should we use rear? Actually speaking, we can use both. It depends on the individual person. In general, whenever you are learning, when we are inserting elements, will you increment front or will you increment rear? Adding elements. Front, is it so? For insertion front or deletion front? For insertion, I'm talking. Yeah, insertion, we use rear. Person else, insertion, we use rear. For deletion, we use front. I mean, how do we consider is nothing but front will always be at the beginning, rear will always be moving towards the rear end. Like that we consider. Okay. Maybe you might have written in the reverse. Actually speaking, there are just two variables. Yeah, we'll delete the elements from the front. Insert the elements from rear, delete the elements from the front. Okay. Simple pictorial representation I'll show you. See, for example, let us assume this is the queue we have. And let us assume I'm implementing queue concept with a linear array. The size of queue as 5. Okay, I will consider 5. Okay. And there are no elements in the queue. What do we consider the initial values of front and rear? What is the initial values of front and rear? Meanwhile, I'm just writing the indexes. Can you tell me what is the front and rear values when there are no elements in the queue? Initial values of front and rear, -1. Exactly. Both of them, we consider them as -1s. Now, front is -1, rear is -1. That means what? We didn't insert any element at all. We didn't start insertion at all. That means what? Queue is empty. Am I right? Okay. Now, if you observe, there is one option which we can choose already. We can eliminate few options if we go through option elimination. Now, see, front can be less. Front should be -1. Considered as empty, right? If front is greater than, sorry, front is greater than 0, can I consider Q as empty? May or may not be, right? But yeah, if front is less than 0, that means if front is -1, I'm sure that Q is empty. So maybe option B or option C. Am I right? Because they are asking is empty condition. Okay. So option A and D are obviously can be eliminated, right? Now we will talk about option B and C more in detail, more example. Okay, some more description. For example, I'm inserting the first element into the queue. What will happen? I'll make both front and rear 0 only for the first insertion. I'll make both front and rear 0 and insert the first element. Let us assume the element is 10. Okay, inserted. Done. And again, I'll insert one more element. Let us assume I'm inserting 20. That means what? Inserting the second element or third element will not increment of them. What will increment? Just now we discussed. At most majority people said, while inserting will increment rear. Rear will come here. Okay. Assume same way I'm inserting one more element. What will happen? Rear will come towards the next index. Okay. Right now, rear is here. Am I clear till here, everyone? Question girls, is it clear? Front is at 0, rear is at 2 right now. I hope I am clear. Okay. Now see here. After this, okay, just here, front is 0. I'm just writing it. And rear is what? Now I'll try to delete some elements. Okay, after inserting, I'll delete some elements. Let us assume I'm deleting the first element called 10. We can delete only from the front, right? Inserted at the end, deletion at the beginning. Okay. First inserted element was 10. So that I can delete only 10 first. So if I want to delete 10, what should I do? I should increment front. If front was at 10, that will move to 20. I mean, that will move to index 1. That we consider 10 is deleted. Next, again, I want to delete one more element. Means 20 should be deleted. That means what? Again, I have to move front forward. I'm writing it below. Front will be here. Okay. Again, I want to delete one more element. Front should be again moved forward. That means 30 will be deleted. Again, front will move here. Now tell me. I deleted all the 3 elements, right? I inserted only 3. I deleted all of them. Is the queue empty or not empty? Is it empty or not empty? What should I consider, boys and girls? Empty, right? Obviously empty because there are no elements in the queue right now also. Now tell me, what is the condition can I define from front and rears? What is front value right now? Front is 3. And what is rear value? 2. Observe front crossed rear. That means front is greater than rear. So in this case also, I can consider 2 is empty. Now tell me, should both front is equal to -1 and front equal to front greater than rear both should be true? Any one of them should be true. Can you tell me? Any one of them is true, can I consider empty or both should be true? First tell me, will there be any case where both will be true? Never, right? If front is -1, how can rear be greater than front can be greater than rear? Right, it's not possible. But if front is -1, obviously rear will also be -1, right? Only in the initial case that will be possible. So that will never be possible. So front is greater than rear. Now tell me, that means what? Any one of them can be true. Either front should be less than 0 or front should be greater than 0. That means which option we have to consider? Option B. Got it, everyone? Understood? This is the whole concept of Q. I hope you understood the concept of Q also. Right? If so, can you just say yes if you understood the concept of Q? Not only this one, here I'm asking about the concept also. Yes or no? Yes. Okay, I got only one yes out of 400 people. 488. Two yeses. That's all. Only 2 people understood. Understood? Cool. Great. Okay. Okay. Boys and girls, but yeah, you know that, right? Cannot expect same question coming up, right? Okay. For example, instead of asking Q empty condition, I'll ask you what is Q full condition. And you post that Q full condition in the options. In the, I mean, not in the options, but directly post that. Q full conditions, what are they? If it is in the options, you can choose. If it is not in the options, you can directly post the condition. Q full condition. Don't consider in the options. We don't consider in the options. Q full condition. Super. We got one response. What about others? Q full condition. Front greater than or equal to 0. Is that only thing which is enough? We are not sure about it, right? We are inserting the elements with the help of rear. If I implement the concept of Q using a static array or a linear static array, when can I stop inserting the elements? If I want inserting elements with rear, rear should reach the last index possible, right? Front where it is, I don't care at all. Am I right? Front where is it? I don't care at all. Wherever it may be empty or may not be empty, that it will define. But Q full condition will be basically defined by rear majorly. Am I right? I mean, okay. If I consider reusable queue, then we have to talk about front also. If I consider non-reusable queue, we cannot use any locations. Single implementation, if I have to consider, there should be at the last index possible. In that case, we consider the queue as full. Right? Just now I drew that picture, if you remember. If I keep inserting the elements from till the last, I mean, For example, if the size of the array is 4, what will be the 0, 1, 2, 3 are the indexes. Rare first element insertion, rare will be at 0. Next at 1, next at 2, next at 3. Rare will be at 3 after inserting all the elements. Let us assume I inserted elements like 10, 20, 30, 40. Now, after this, can you insert any more elements? Obviously, no. That means what? What is the last rare index possible? 3. What is the relation between size and rare? What is it? Rare equals to size of the array minus 1. Am I right, boys and girls? Rare equal to size of the array minus 1. Can I consider this? Is it correct or not? If rare is size minus 1, I can consider that Q is full. I say that the Q is a reusable Q. You have to think of front also. That means what? Front must be at 0. Then only we consider the Q as full. If it is reusable Q, I mean, some element is deleted, maybe I can restart inserting from the beginning. That is allowed. I should also write and front equal to 0. Generally not necessary. Basic condition is what? Rare equal to size minus 1. If you write that, that's enough. Simple idea. Okay. So they can ask, depending on the options, we'll choose. Okay. I hope you understood that. Going for the next one. This one, for this question, option was option B. Okay. Going for the next one. See this question, everyone. Try that. One show the answer for full. Sanjana, there is no, I didn't consider in the options. I directly told the answer as rare equal to size minus 1. That's all I told. I hope you got it. Rare equal to size minus 1. Q is full. If I consider the Q is reusable Q, rare equal to size minus 1 and front equal to 0. Both should be true. If you want, I am just sharing it in the chat box. I think that was Anjana. Okay, I'm just sharing it in the direct message. You got it, I guess. Okay, for this I got a lot of answers saying 15 as the answer. Majority people saying 15. Oh, one or two people said 13, 14 also. I see 13, 14 also as answers. 13. Oh, now few people are saying 13. Be cautious. Check once again. I'm giving another 30 seconds if needed. Okay, I got the answer. Majority saying that the answer is 13. I think I moved some slides. That's not a problem. Okay. So majority says 13 is the answer. Okay. Few said 14. Let us cross check. Boys and girls, before that, I just want to make you clear who got different answers. Just see what is n value there. N is 0 to 7 and n is equals to n mod 2 equals to 1 or not we are checking. And what is n there? N is number or n is index? N is the index there. So we are checking if the index is odd, we are adding all the elements, odd indexed elements in the array we are adding. Am I right? Odd indexed elements in the array. What are the indexes I have to consider? I'll consider the indexes as 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. These are the indexes. N is running from 0 to 7. Don't say that it is out of index or anything like that. Consider it, do not consider that cases. Now we are taking 0 mod equals to 1. Is it true? No, 0 is an odd number, right? So what are the, sorry, 0 is an even number, right? What are the odd numbers we have to consider? 1, 3, 5. That's all. 1, 3, 5. What are the values at 1, 3, 5 indexes? 2, 6, and 5. Am I right? 2, 6, and 5. What is 2 plus 6 plus 5? What is 2 plus 6 plus 5? 13, right? Am I clear, boys and girls? We are just adding the indexes at which n is odd. In which cases n will be odd? 1, 3, 5. What are the values at 1, 3, 5 indexes? 2, 6, and 5. For 2, 6, 5, if I add it, what is the result I get? 13. The answer is 13. Understood that, everyone? People who said 14, 15, I hope you got it. I hope I am not making any mistake in calculation, right? 2 plus 6 plus 5 is 13 only. Yeah. Here, people who got 13, 14, sorry, 14, 15 as answers. Answer is 13. I hope you got it. Going for the next one. Any doubts, anyone? Still? Boys and girls who got 14, 15. I hope you got the mistake where you made. See the next question. Yes, okay, cool. See the next question, boys and girls. Very similar question, but just observe it carefully. There is small difference. Super. Excellent, boys and girls. Nobody got wrong answer, I guess, right? Everyone got the answer as 23. I don't see any other different answers also. Yeah, only indexes we have to check. Because n is running from 0 to 7, right? And we are checking n mod 2 equals to 0. And yeah, how do I define that it's an index? If you observe, array of n we are writing. Array of n, how we will write? Only when n index only will write it, right? So that means we have to consider n as index. So we are checking index is even or not. Okay, if they give like element, they would have given something like this. They would have given array of n mod 2. They would have given like this. Right? Array of n mod 2 they would have given. But they didn't give like that, right? They give n mod. That means you have to consider only index. Okay. So yeah. What are the now they are asking n mod 2 equals to 0. Means even indexes. What are the element at even indexes? 0. Then 1 will not consider, 2 will consider, index 2, then index 4, then index 6 also. Right? That means what? 0 plus 4 plus 16 plus 3. What is that? 23, obviously. Okay. What you got is absolutely correct. Here, any doubts, anyone else? I hope no doubts. Easy one. Similar one, like this only they will ask, boys and girls. If one question is given like this, maybe in the exam you can expect something with different numbers. Okay. Like that. Instead of array elements like this, they might give some other numbers. Okay. And what if, okay, let us try. What if they give array of n mod 2 equals to 0? Result equal to result plus array of n. In that case, what is the output? Instead of n, I am just checking array of n mod 2 equals to 0. In that case, what will be output? Can you try that? That means we should not check index. We should check array of n. That means value we have to check. 22. Okay, is it so? What are the even numbers we have in the array that we have to add? What are they? 2, 4, 16. So 2 plus 4 plus 16 or 0 also. 0 anyways doesn't make any difference. 2, 4, 16 if I add, it is obviously 22. Great, super. Exactly. Great version is. Okay, cool. Hope you understood both ways. Anyways, they can give the question in any ways. We should be able to answer anything. You can answer. Going for the next one. Next. Try this one, everyone. I think here the problem is everyone with only two options. I guess everyone knows that the answer is not 8 and not 1. The problem is between 0 and error. That's the confusion we have. For people who are saying error, I'm just giving you one more hint. The variables are declared already. Integer x comma y comma z is declared. Then I'm writing x equal to 0, then y equal to 1, then x equal to 1 equal to z equal to 0. X and y and z are already declared. They are not undeclared variables or anything like that. They are reusing the variables. Then what would be the answer? Whatever it may be, right to left, yes, right to left only, but whichever the case it may be, the variables are declared, that's enough. For this case, I'll just show you with the compilation with some small changes also. Just see that. I think the compiler is open already. Yeah, I have it. Okay. Just here. Okay, let's just remove this. This is not necessary. Okay, no, unnecessary. Let it there. I'm just talking about I have some variables like x comma y comma z. Three variables are there. Okay. Then I'll write x equal to some value. I don't care what that value is. X equal to 0, and then y equals to 1, whatever it may be, 2 or 1, whatever it may be. But then I'll write x equal to y equal to z equals to 0. Then I'll print any value. I'll print all of them or maybe any one value also. It's fine. Percentile d, comma x. If I get to know x, it is obviously all the values, right? So I'm printing only the x value. Just see that. I hope you are able to see the output. Visible? Is the compiler screen visible to you, or did I share only the slide with you? Version girls, is the output visible? If so, yes, say yes. Okay, cool, super. Okay, okay, fine. Now the same thing what I'm asking is, version girls, what I'm asking now is, what if I don't declare them? What if I don't declare them? Or maybe I'll write directly here. Just see, I'll write here like this. X equal to y equal to z equal to 0. If I write like this, now what will be output? Can you tell me? 0 or error? Think twice and tell me. Think twice before saying. Few says error, few says 0. Just be cautious. Think properly until. See, in C language or in any language, if you write in X, that is declaration. After that, if you put comma and write values, variables, it is declaration. But if you write equals to and write, is it declaration? No, right? If you write x equal to y, is y declared there? No, y is just directly getting initialized. Y value is getting copied into x. For that, y should be declared somewhere, right? Or y should have a value before. We have any value for that? No, right? Y is not declared here. Okay, I'm just running it to see that it gives error. I think if you want better explanation, maybe I have to show it with the error message. I'll try with the error message. Just a second. Sir, but in Python it is zero now, sir. In Python, that's what I wanted to show you. I'm just trying to open. Just a second. I'll show it in multiple compilers so that it will be easy to understand. Okay. I'll show you with error message with multiple compilers. Just a second, boys and girls. So yeah, I'm considering online GDP. I'll just post this only there. I just want to show you what is the error message also clearly. That's why I'm running it here. Here, my error messages are disabled. First, let us try it in C. Just see the error message also. You see that? I hope it's visible. Y undeclared, Z undeclared. It's saying that Y and Z are not declared. Got it, boys and girls? 10 flower bush. Okay, that's not a problem. I'll just write it. Still. Got it? Y and Z undeclared. Got the error message, everyone? Okay, now I want to show you that the same similar thing in Python. Let us try. I'll directly write in Python. We don't need to declare the variables. Directly we can use them. So I'll try to write it and I'll show you. Very simple thing. Directly, I don't need all this. I'll directly write x equal to y equal to z equal to 0. Sorry, 1 second. Then print of x. That's all we are talking about, right? Let me run it and see that. What's the output? 0. So here, now how do I choose the option? How do, in Python it is this one and in C it is that, right? But if you observe the question, it is very clearly declaration is mentioned. If it was Python, they would have not mentioned integer x comma y comma z, right? Mentioning integer is not necessary. That means they are considering C language. Obviously, I have to consider, right? Am I clear? That's why the answer is error. If it was Python, they would have mentioned directly. Java also same thing here. Java is similar to C. Java also needs the variables to be declared, right? How can we know, sir? I mean, for different language, we get different answers. Sir. That's what I'm justifying you, Sanjana. That's something you already got it. Okay. Clear? I hope others also clear, everyone. Is there anyone else still any doubts? Simple. We are considering C language. And yeah, one more thing, remember, uh, uh, the companies which you are trying, Accenture, Capgemini, most of the questions, majority of the questions come with the reference of C language. I mean, not all, most of them. 90% will come with the reference of C language. Very few will come with the reference of Java or Python. Okay, remember that also. I'm talking about Accenture, Capgemini, DXC. Only this. Okay, not in general. I'm talking about only the companies which I'm mentioning specifically. So I hope now it's clear. Going for the next one. In this case, what is the answer? If you declare and initialize in a different time, no problem. Answer is 0. If you try to write declare and initialization, same thing. DXC, Sanjana. DXC. Okay, cool. Going for the next one. See that? See the question, everyone? What I mean, is it time taking thing? I don't think so. I mean, if you go by writing pen and paper, it might take some time. But I think understanding code is better than using pen and paper. Oh, now I'm getting the answers. Saying option A. Cool. Waiting for others to respond. Let's wait for another 30 seconds. Who are trying with pen and paper also. Let them try, not a problem. Somehow you have to get the answer. How you are getting is your choice. Cool. Everyone said A only. I didn't get any other answers. Yesterday's test questions. Okay. Was it aptitude and or technical also? I was not aware of the test. Okay. Yesterday's test questions. I haven't seen. I'll see that and I'll let you know. I'm not sure what questions were given and what were things. If you have any specific question, maybe if you can post it in the chat box, I'll try to explain that. But if you want me to explain all of that, I'll take some time and I'll get back to you and I'll explain it. Okay. I mean, I need to get the questions and I'll let you know. Okay, maybe tomorrow or maybe in the afternoon session, evening session, I'll try to explain. Okay, don't worry about that. About that. Like, was the exam difficult or what? Was it difficult or easy or medium or what was it? How did you feel that exam was? Difficult? Anyone? Easy, medium, okay, difficult. Okay, few says difficult, few says oh difficult. I got two people saying a bit difficult. Options are not accurate. Options actually there is a problem. I think options made a big problem. I'll inform the team about that. Even I got to know that about options. Some topics, yes, obviously, dear. We didn't cover all the topics yet. There are a lot of topics that needs to be discussed, right? It's difficult to find bits. Can you explain it after? Uh, didn't get Vinay. Bits in the sense bitwise. You are talking about bitwise operators as those things. Or if there were no question, maybe incomplete question or something like that. Okay. Maybe I think maybe question paper was set by some non-technical person, getting questions from technical person. Maybe because of that, some miscommunication or something like that would have been happened. Okay. I'll take care of it. No problem. I'll try to talk to the team for today's exam and I'll let you know. Okay. Calculating number of bits. Okay. I understood. Those questions I got it. I'll discuss those questions separately. Okay, don't worry. Some now only I'll discuss after some time. I think you might have got some question like this. There will be two shelves. One shelf will be consisting of 75 books. What is the maximum number of books or books she can consider in the second shelf? Using some 5 bits or 6 bits or something like that. Okay, these kind of questions only. I got it, no problem. I'll explain all that series, okay? All the bit number series, I'll explain it to you. Okay, that whole bit series, I have the collection. I'll explain all that clearly, okay? Don't worry about that. That complete series I'll explain. Around 15. It is actually speaking, they are very simple. We need to understand how to calculate it speed. That's it. I'll tell you after some time, maybe like afternoon or maybe after some 15 to 20 question, I'll display. Okay, I'll show you that. Okay, right now do this one. I hope everyone got this one. This question everyone got. What is the output of the pseudo code array of 5, 5? We have an array of size 5, 5, 5 by 5 matrix we have, and we are running the loop from 0 to 4 indexes. Yes, obviously, right? Array size is 5 means we'll run the index through till 0 to 4 only, right? Last index possible is 4. And then see if I equals to 4 or I equals to 0 only, we are printing a of array of ij. That means what? Okay, don't consider this capital letter. Okay, it's a small letter only. Okay, don't get confused with capital I, small I. Small I consider that. Now, when will be the indexes? I will be 4 and I will be 0. If you observe the indexes, we can easily understand. What will how just write the indexes of the array. What will it be? 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2. Sorry, my mistake. I didn't write properly. 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3, and 0, 4. Right. And then 1, 0, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4. Am I right? Something like this, it will continue. And at 2, 0, it will continue. Then 3, 0 series. Then it will start 4, 0, 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, 3, and 4, 4. I'm not writing all of them, but I think because we don't need all of them. In this, which one is I and which one is J? First one is I, second one is J. Am I right? I and J index we consider. So in this they are asked, then I is 4 and then I is equal to 0. We are fit. Which all the lines we have I as 0 and 4? This line we have I as 0, this whole line. It is considered as row or column. Is it row or column? And here also I is 4. What is that? Is it row or column, boys and girls? It is a row, right? First row. Exactly, row. So we are printing the values in the first row and last row. Am I right? Only these indexes we are printing. That's the answer. Clear? If this condition was not there, without this if condition, if I write print I and j, then print all the elements of the matrix. Okay, print all the elements of the matrix. Okay, now I want you to tell the condition for printing all the borders. Boys and girls, I want you to tell me the condition for print all boundaries of the matrix. For this, you have to tell the condition. Can you try? Because question can be given by changing the condition there, right? So we should know everything. So can you please try that, everyone? Write a condition for printing all the boundaries. What happened? I got only few answers. 1, 2, 3, hardly 3 to 4 people. Okay, I got some more responses. Only hardly 7 to 8 people. Everyone should try that. Okay. If if equals to I equals to 4, I equals to 0, j equals to 4, j equal to 0. Yeah, exactly, boys and girls. Because what all the boundaries means what? In the first line, I will be 0. In in the first column also, sorry, first row, I will be 0. First column, j will be 0. Right? 0, 0, 1, 0 it will be. You observe. J will be 0. And in the last row, I will be 4. Because 4 0 series. And in the last column, what will be the last column? What will be the next? It will be like 0, 4, 1, 4, 2, 4, and so on. So it should be like j is 4. So I should be 0, j should be 0, I should be 4, and j should be 4. Any of these 4 conditions is true, we can say we can print the value. Everything is connected with or. Okay, any one of them is true, we print it. Okay, that also you have to be cautious. No and conditions anywhere. All of them, any of them is true. If one of them is true, we print it. Cool. Okay, Chandan, I'll tell you. Very simple. Just observe the indexes, dear. What are the indexes? First row, I'm writing all the indexes possible for printing. 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3. These are the indexes. And this is the first row. First column, what are they? 0, 1 is done. 1, 0 next. 2, 0. 3, 0. And then 4, 0. Okay, 4 I should write, right? 0, 4. My mistake, I missed it. And then what? These elements I don't care because I'm not printing them. I'm worried about only last one. 1, 4. Then 2, 4. Then 3, 4. Then 4, 4. Then here also I want, right? Because I want to print this also. All boundaries, right? 4, 1. 4, 2. 4, 3. So now if you observe in this row, what is I value always? I value is always 0 if you observe. Am I right? And in this column, in this whole column, what is J value always? 0. Got it? And then in this last row, what is I value always? 4. First value I'm talking. I means first value, J means second value. I is always 4. And the last column, what is J value always? 4. Got it? So if any one of these conditions is true, I can say that the answer is, print that. And everything should be connected with or. Because any one can be true. Got it? I hope you got it. If we write and instead of or, then what will be the difference? Because and means what? It says that everything should be true. Is there any case where everything will be true? Never, right? If I is 0, J can be 0, maybe 0, 0, it will print. But if I is 0, can I be 4 also? No, right? I can never be both 0 and 4. It can be only one value. So it is never possible. If I write both, all of them connected with and, it will not work. Okay, got it? It's never possible. One number is 0. The same number, how can you say that at the same time?
పిల్లలు కూడా జాయిన్ అవుతారు భయపడి ఒక్కరికొక్కరు ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్
Someone is on unmute. Please mute
మేడం
yourself.
కూడా చూస్తుంటారు లేకపోతే జాయిన్ గారు
Boys and girls, someone is on unmute. I think I need to mute. Who is that on unmute? It's disabled, right? Okay. Faculty. Okay, okay, got it. I think they have muted already. That's okay, fine. Okay, cool. So I hope this one is clear, everyone. I hope the answer is clear. Only the corners, dear. Okay, these values you mean 0, 0, 0, 4. That's what you mean. 4, 0 and 4, 4. Am I right? These are the things you are asking. That is, we have to define the condition properly, dear. See, what is that? I must be 0. I must be 0 and J should be 0. That is first corner. Okay. Then second corner, I must be 0 and J must be N. We have to define the condition separately because if I write generalized condition, I print these also. I don't want that. J must be 4. J must be size of the array minus 1. Then again, third condition will be I equals to size of the array minus 1, that is 4, and J equal to 0. That is the third condition. And then I must be 4 as well as J must be 4. But and one more thing, don't try to understand the indexes as 4. It is actually size of the array minus 1. Okay, generalized condition if I want, right? I would have written it as I equal to 0 and J equal to 0 because 0, no problem. Next second condition, I equal to 0 and J equal to size of the array minus 1. I would have written like that. Okay, am I clear? Okay, same way as we discussed this much, I want you to tell me the condition for diagonal also. Can you tell me if I want to print only the only two diagonals of the matrix? Both diagonals, primary and secondary, both. Two diagonals. What should be the condition I have to write? Primary diagonal, I hope everyone knows. Already someone posted. Okay, others also, please try. If you have written the indexes, you can easily answer within a second. Both diagonals, not only one, primary and secondary, both I want. This is called as this is called as primary diagonal. This is called as secondary diagonal. Okay, both I need. Okay, I got many answers. I equal to j and I plus j equal to size minus 1. Super. Few people got it. But I got only few answers. Why others didn't figure out yet? Still trying? I think still people are figuring it out. Let's make it fast. I think I'll better write the indexes somewhere so that I can show you properly. Zero, 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 one. I'm just writing the indexes. I hope it's visible to you all. 02, 03, 04. These are the indexes. 10, 11, 12, 13. Sorry. 13, 14, and then 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, then 30, 31, 32, 33, 34. I am stressing this much because we can get the possibility of different questions, right? We are not sure that same question will come. Something similar might come. That's why I'm telling. 4, 3, 4, 4. These are the indexes I have. I mean, if you observe, you can easily answer it, person else. Just observe the indexes. This is the first diagonal. 0, 0, 1, 1. I mean, I think I can write with this, the help of this. Okay. 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. You observe that? What are they? I and j. I and j are always same. If I is equal to j, that will print us that will let us know the primary diagonal. But what about the secondary diagonal? Just observe the numbers. If you observe the numbers, you will get it. See that numbers. What are they? 4, 0, 3, 1, 2, 2, 1, 3, 0, 4. Just add all of them. 4, 0. What is 4 plus 0? 4 only. 3 plus 1, 4. 2 plus 2, 4. 1 plus 3, 4. 0 plus 4, 4. So what is it? I plus j is always is equals to size of the array minus 1. Size is 5, right? Size minus 1. Okay. If I have to define in terms of size minus 1. If I have to normally write, I would have written I plus j equal to 4. That will print this. This is one condition, or I equal to 3. That's the second condition. Should be connected with or. Okay. You have to mandatory connect with or. Then only it will print both of them. Clear? Understood, boys and girls? Everyone? I think few people who didn't respond. I hope it's clear now. If you put and, what will be the output? In this condition, I equal to j and I plus j equal to 4. If I write and, what will the output? Only the center element, right? The centermost element, 2, 2. Only the value at the index 2, 2 will get printed. Exactly. Super. Yeah, great. Okay, that's all, guys. Okay, done. More than enough for this. Let's go for the next question. I hope I can go for the next question. Still any doubts? Let me know. But I think I can move on for the next question. So yeah, that question is done. Just see this question. If still any doubts, don't hesitate. Please ask. Okay. Here options are not given, but the inputs are 3 different inputs. We have to tell the output for all the 3. Okay, first tell me. I'm talking about the first input. No need of telling all 3 at a time. First tell me what is the output for the first one. Okay, for the first input, you are telling first if, but I got only one response. Others, what happened? Got distracted because of other things or what? Try to stay focused. Online classes, I can understand. A lot of things will be there to distract, but still, you have to solve these questions with no other option. So try to focus. Inside second if. Okay, few people saying inside second if for the first input. But one person or 2% said first if. Giving some more time to cross check as I got multiple answers. Okay, now the majority is with second if. Another 30 seconds more, make it fast if still you are doing. Oh, I see still few people saying inside first if and inside second if. And if you and try to observe, those are if, else if, else if, else. Okay, only one statement will be executed at a time. Okay, majority are with first if, but very few people are with second if. Let us check. Okay, don't worry. Don't worry, boys and girls. First, let us check the first condition. N1 plus N2 greater than N3. So what is N1? Okay, first we have to check N1 is what? Okay, this is space is not there here. Okay, integer N1. Okay, declaration is there. A is 987. A mod 10. What is N1? 987 mod 987 mod 10 is what? 7. Right? N1 is 7. I'm just writing that. N1 is 7. Let us talk about N2. What is N2? 987 mod 2. What is 987 mod 2? Mod 2 means what? If it's even number, it would return 0. If it's odd number, it would return 1. 987 is an odd number, so it would return 1. So we got N1, N2. And let us write N3 also. What is N3? A by 100. A by 100 is 987 by 100. It's 9.87. We have to consider only 9. So N3 is 9. Now let us check the condition. What is that? 7 plus 1, which is 8, greater than 9. Is it true? False. 8 greater than 9 is false, right? It's a greater than symbol. Okay, it's false. That means first step is not the output anyways. Let's check the second one. What is second statement? 7 plus 9 plus 1. 9 plus 1 is 10. 10 plus 7 is 17. 17 greater than N3 plus 3. What is N3? 9. 9 plus 3 is what? What is 9 plus 3 versus 12? Am I right? 9 plus 3 is 12, right? Oh, sorry. 12 only, right? 12. Someone said 11. I was shocked. Okay. That's okay. Typing mistake probably. 17 greater than 12 is true. As it is true, it will enter inside and print second if. As second if is executed, will it go to the third if? No. Obviously, no. So it will be terminated there itself. Okay. Cool. So answer is second if for the first one. And one more thing, person, this is N1 plus N2, okay, not underscored. The third condition I'm talking about, I think that is needed for the second test. It is N1 plus N2 by 3. Okay, that's plus only. Consider it as plus. Now tell me what will be the output for A as 314. If A is 314, what will be the output? First if. So remaining two input is second if, first if only. Okay, first if. I think majority are saying first if. Very simple. N1 is 4 because N1 mod 10. And then N2 is what? The even number. Even number means what will you get? 0 I'll get. Right? And N3 is what? Mod by 100. That means I'll get 3. So N1 plus N2 is 4 plus 0. 4 plus 0 is 4. 4 greater than 3. True? So it will print first if. Yes. Perfect. So for the second input, output is first if. For first input, output was second if. And for third input, what is the third input? 247 are the numbers given. N1 will be 7. People who didn't try for third one, please try meanwhile along with me. N1 is 7. What is N2? N2 is 1 because odd number. And then N3. N3 is what? 2. So 7 plus 1 is 8. 8 greater than 2, 2. So it will be first one. That's it. We don't care what was that plus or minus or underscore. Answer is always first if or second if. Clear? So for the first input only, answer is second if. The remaining two inputs, answer is first if. I hope everyone got. Any doubts, anyone? If any repetition needed, let me know. I hope nothing. It's an easy one. Around 535 people are there, but I see only 10 to 20 people are interactive. Others also. I hope everyone is listening. Okay. Can I go for the next one? Considering no doubts, going for the next one. If any doubts, post in the chat box. I'll try to respond.